Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today we're going to tackle a very common issue that many developers face when working with Supabase, inserting data into a table with row-level security, RLs, and policy enabled. If you've ever encountered this error, you know how frustrating it can be. But don't worry, by the end of this video, you'll have a clear understanding of what's going on and how to resolve the issue. Row-level security is an essential feature in Supabase that allows you to control access to your data at the row level. It's a powerful tool for managing complex permissions and ensuring data security. However, when RLS is enabled, it can sometimes prevent you from inserting data into a table, even if you have the necessary permissions. In this video, we'll explore why this happens, what policies are involved, and most importantly, how to resolve the issue so that you can successfully insert data into your Supabase table. Whether you're building a new application or migrating an existing one to Supabase, understanding RLs and policy management is crucial for ensuring the security and integrity of your data. So, let's dive in. When you enable row-level security on a table, Supabase creates a set of policies that determine which rows can be accessed by different users or roles. These policies are defined using SQL expressions that filter the rows based on specific conditions. When you try to insert data into a table with RLs enabled, Supabase evaluates the row against these policies to ensure that it meets the necessary conditions. If the row doesn't meet the conditions specified in the policy, the insertion will fail, and you'll receive an error message indicating that the operation is not permitted. The key concept here is that policies are evaluated at the row level, which means that each row is treated individually based on its own attributes and values. This allows for very fine-grained control over access to your data, but also requires careful planning and management of your policies. To illustrate this point, let's consider an example. Suppose we have a table called orders with columns for order id, customer id, and total amount dot. We want to enable RLs on this table so that only customers can see their own orders. To achieve this, we create a policy that filters the rows based on the customer did column. When a user tries to insert a new row into the orders table, Supabase evaluates the row against this policy. If the customer in the new row matches the ID of the authenticated user, the insertion is allowed. Otherwise, it's denied. Now, you might be wondering why your insertion is failing, even though you have the necessary permission. The answer lies in the specific conditions defined in the policy. Perhaps the policy requires additional attributes or values that are not present in the row you're trying to insert. To resolve this issue, you need to carefully review your policies and ensure that they align with your application's requirements. This might involve modifying existing policies or creating new ones to accommodate different use cases. In summary, when working with Supabase tables that have row-level security enabled, it's essential to understand how policies are evaluated at the row level. Make sure you carefully review and manage your policies to ensure they align with your application's requirements. By doing so, you'll avoid common pitfalls, like failed insertions, due to policy restriction. Here are the key points to remember. How row-level security is a powerful feature in Supabase for controlling access to data at the row level. Policies are evaluated individually against each row, allowing fine-grained control over access. Carefully review and manage your policies to avoid issues with insertions or updates. Ensure that policies align with your application's requirements. That's it for today's video on resolving insertion issues with Supabase tables that have row-level security enabled. I hope you now have a better understanding of how RLS works and how to manage policies effectively. If you have any questions or need further clarification, please don't hesitate to leave a comment below. Don't forget to like this video if it helped you solve your problem, and consider subscribing to our channel for more informative content on Supabase and other related topics. Until next time, happy building!